Yo guys, it's your boy Edstar here, back with another Operation Palace video. Well, where do I even start from yesterday's shit show performance? It was predictable. I knew exactly what was going to happen. I knew Zaha was going to have a fucking bullshit of a game and do everything in everybody's power to wind and piss everyone off. He's just I'm fucking done with him. He doesn't really do that much. He has one good game in 5 games. It's really starting to piss me off. His attitude fucking stinks. What he did yesterday was completely and utterly disgusting. Utterly disgusting. You do not push a player over and give the referee any sort of encouragement to send you off. That is just brain dead. Brain dead, absolute moronic behaviour from Zaha. Completely deserves to be fined. He should be fined 2 weeks' wages for that. That is just disgusting. What was he thinking? What was he thinking doing that? It's just stupid, moronic. And some of the defending yesterday for those goals were absolutely comical. Anderson, Tompkins, what are you doing for those goals? Absolutely pathetic defending. Absolutely rubbish. Like, I could defend better than that. You're taking the piss. You think that's acceptable? You think I'm just going to sit there and fucking, go easy on you? No, not acceptable. I mean, the only good thing I could fucking say about yesterday is Ferguson came on. I mean, I'm delighted for him. He's had horrible luck with injuries, the fella, and he got 10 minutes yesterday, which I'm absolutely delighted for him. But I was absolutely appalled by Zaha yesterday. Absolutely appalled. Let me know in the comments if you think I'm being a bit harsh on Zaha. But personally for me, what are you doing? There's just absolutely no need for it whatsoever. You're just giving the referee any sort of initiation to send you off. It's just stupid. Absolutely stupid and brain dead. And to be honest with you, I'm glad he's suspended, because he definitely needs some time out. Acting like a fucking little school kid. Doesn't get his way. I think I'm going to fucking sit there and take that. Fuck off. Nah, I'm not happy with that. I'm not going to take that. But fucking hell. Put us all in sort of a pickle for the Norwich game tomorrow, which I'm going to film a preview straight after this one. Going to get into my player ratings for yesterday's very poor performance against Tottenham. Starting off with Jack Butland in goal. Don't think he could have done anything about the goals. Nothing he could have done. Nothing was his fault yesterday. I know he conceded 3 goals, but I don't think he could have saved any single one of them. So, for me yesterday, Butland gets a 4 out of 10. None of these ratings are going to be high, by the way, just so you're all aware. Okay, so for me personally, I'm going to give Butland a 4 out of 10. I thought he was very poor. Going into the left back spot, Tyrick Mitchell. Again, he was more defending. He didn't really defend that well, if I'm honest with you. He allowed Lucas Moura to come at him so many times. He got several assists on that side as well. Him and Ward did not have good games. So for me, Mitchell gets a 4 out of 10 as well. Going into the 2 centre-backs now, I'm going to start with James Tompkins. What a fucking awful performance. Absolutely awful. I mean, the second goal in particular, what are you doing? What are you doing just allowing fucking Lucas the chance to score? You absolute brain-dead dickhead. What are you doing? It's just stupid defending. Him and Anderson were both shocking yesterday. Absolutely shocking. I mean, they had it all steer in the second half because of fucking Zaha's petty behaviour. He's going to get the worst rating, by the way, just so you're all aware. But fuck me, the defending for both of those two were absolutely poor, and I'm going to give them both a 3 out of 10. I think they were both very poor. Same with Ward, with Mitchell. Again, he wasn't very good. Again, more assists came from Ward's side than it did Mitchell's side. So for me yesterday, I'm going to give Ward a 4 out of 10 as well. Again, very poor all round. Next was Cheku Kouyaté. Didn't really do that much, really. He could not deal with the speed of Son and the speed of Lucas. and could not deal with Skip either. Skip was really good for Tottenham yesterday, if I'm being completely honest with you all. Personally, I felt Kouyaté was poor. He didn't really contribute too much to the game. So for me personally, I'm also going to give him a 4 out of 10. Next was Will Hughes. Again, I don't think he really contributed anything to the game. We didn't have a single shot on the target. So again, I can't really give him a high mark. I'm going to give him a 4 out of 10. Next was Conor Gallagher. Again, didn't really... He tried. He was probably the one that did try to create something for us, but it didn't come off. But he was the best of the bad bunch, and I think I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10. He was okay. Next, I'm going to get into Jordan Ayew. He definitely tried. He will probably be my man of the match yesterday for us yesterday. If anything, he contributed quite a lot. He had a couple of shots for us. He tried to get us back into the game, but if anything, I'm going to praise him for his work ethic, and you don't hear that from me very often, so savour those words. So for me yesterday, Jordan Ayew, I'm going to give a 6 out of 10. I think he was our man of the match for sure. Up next was Odsonne Edouard. He had a really good chance in the first couple of minutes of the game, but then nothing really else, if I'm honest with you. I don't know what he did in the game, if I'm honest with you. He's starting to become a bit missing, and he needs that goal. You know, he needs that goal to get his confidence back up, if anything. And I'm not sure whether Odsonne is that man at the moment, but we'll have to see. You know, we have got Norwich coming up tomorrow, so maybe it's a chance for him to, you know, settle the scores really. So Odsonne Edouard, I'm going to give a 4 out of 10. I don't think he had a good game, if I'm honest with you. And finally, where do I even fucking start with this man? Wilf Zaha. You could argue those 2 yellow cards were not yellow cards, but the way he acted to get those yellow cards is just absolutely brain dead. His attitude is just something else. It stinks as far as I'm concerned. We deserve so much better than a man who thinks it's okay to just continue sulking all the fucking time. Like, dude, you're one of our best players. People are going to want to take you out. Do you not understand that by now? Like, I just don't understand the way his head works sometimes. Like, you're not going to get every single decision go your way. You cannot argue with that. Like, it's just, you need to move on from it. Like, I would happily take 20-30 million from him right now and fuck him off. He's seriously starting to annoy me. Like, I don't know what to say about him. I think he needs a spell on the sidelines, if I'm honest with you, because there's only one good game in 5 that he really has. And for a club like us, that's not really acceptable in any sort of way. So, yeah, I'm not really much more what I can say. I'm really disappointed by the result. I did think the result was going to come to that, though, if I'm honest with you. I said 3-1, I was pretty close. But, you know, after that red card, we were never going to get a goal. And, you know, we have to move on. We have to learn from this. And hopefully, you know, Norwich tomorrow is an easier game. But that's going to be it for this preview to Operation Palace today. Why do I say preview? Sorry. That's going to be it for this Operation Palace video today. I hope you have all enjoyed it. Smash out a like on the video if you have. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And if you want to see more of these phone videos, then make sure you hit that like button. Yeah, subscribe to this channel if you're new. And until I see you for the next video, take it easy.